Hello everyone, boys and girls, mommy and daddy. How are we doing today? Fantastic. I hope we're watching the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show, a show that talks about cooking and healthy living. I remain your host, Michelle Adeswa. This is the part of the show where I get to tell you about who I have on in the studio here with me. I have here a very special guest waiting to meet you guys. We have a lot to talk about on the show today. Trust me, there's a lot to unpack. But before I introduce my guest to you, let's go on this quick commercial break. Do not touch that dial because trust me, you do not want to miss any of this. It's still the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back, lovely viewers. You're still watching the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. Before I went on a break, I told us that I have a special guest here in the studio with me. I also mentioned that my guest is an actor of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'm sure you're dying to meet who I have on in the studio here today. My guest is so beautiful. Oh my God. In fact, I feel like I'm talking too much. Let's let the cat out of the bag already. My guest, Oya, come on.
I know you know who they wale. Agbedegbe yore o. File, bàbá wọn ta tán délẹ̀ o. Mi ò ní lọ síbi kan, bàbá wọn ta tán délẹ̀.
Okay, that was amazing. But truthfully, who would you say is a better dancer? Don't pick yourself for, because the viewers already know.
I have the crown for today. What do you think? I have the crown for today.
Viewers, is that so? You know that I always put on my A game anytime, it comes to, things like this. The viewers know that I am the winner. But because you're my guest on the show, I'll let it slide for today. So you take the crown, of course.
Thank you.
I would like to know, who's this beautiful, amazing, gorgeous dancer we have in the studio today? So please introduce yourself to our viewers that are watching.
Thank you. I'm blushing already. So, I am Oluwatoyin Olukodano James. I am an actor, and I'm also a lecturer at the University of Lagos.
Wow.
Creative art department.
Wow. So, working in encyclopedia. That's what we have in the studio today.
Exactly.
I love that. So, also like to know your state of origin. Where are you from?
Actually, I am a Lagosian.
Lagosian. Where?
Ekpe. Proudly Ekpe.
Ekpe. My mind was, I was going towards that area. Just so we know that this is the real you here in the studio. For our viewers that are watching from your Ekpe as well, say something to them. It could be anything. Just say something to them.
Okay, anything. This is Omoyin ni Toto Oluwatoyin. Emi ni mo wa nbi bayi o. And we're going to take you on a journey today. Come
I love that. We're going to take you on a journey, and I'm sure you're waiting to see what we have here. So in front of me, I'm sure you're wondering what this bowl is doing here. Yes. This bowl is what you're going to pick. I'll give it to you very soon, and you're going to pick anything. Whichever thing you pick out of this bowl is what you'll be making for us on the show.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I hope you came prepared for us. There's a taster who's going to be tasting your meal. So the food has to be amazing. But I'm sure you do justice to the meal. So make a choice.
Okay.
So you have to unwrap it, read it out, and show it to our viewers so they know what you picked.
Oh my God.
Show it to them. What's that? Yellow soup with Gari. Do you have any idea what this is?
Am I excited about this? Somehow, yes, I am excited. Yes, yellow soup.
Okay. Have you had it before? Have you made it before?
I have made it a couple of times.
A couple of times.
Yes.
So this is easy for you.
Our ancestors will come with me on this journey today.
See, yellow soup and Gari. I've never seen this made before. So this will be my first time seeing this made and of course tasting it. And I'm sure our viewers as well are curious. Some of us are curious to see how this is going to be made. And those of you who already know what this is, trust us now. We're not going to disappoint you. It's still the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show. Do not touch that dial. We'll be right back.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. I'm here with my guest Oluwatoyin, who will be making yellow soup with Gari. Did I say that right?
Exactly.
Okay. So, wow. These are all the ingredients we'll be needing to prepare this. Yes. So I'd like for you to give, the viewers that are watching at home, list the ingredients one after the other. So if they like to make something like this, they know what exactly to get. So kindly proceed.
I'll quickly do that. So viewers out there, the first thing is your palm oil. I have my palm oil here.
Okay.
I have my red Gari or yellow Gari, as the case may be. I have my blended onion and pepper here. It depends on what you want anyway. I have my shrimps here, fresh, and I call this the seafood combo. It is important that you remember that. I have my salt to taste. I have my periwinkles. It's very, very important. I have my African nutmeg. This is very important as well. Now, the most important thing is this. You have to bring your tasty cubes. Tasty Cubes chicken and crayfish flavor, and of course Tasty Cubes powder. Now here is the cocoa of the soup. I have my fresh catfish here. Remember that you have to really wash that catfish well. Now let's get started.
Okay. I'm guessing now that the next thing on the agenda now is to start cooking. But before we do so, I'd like for you to wash your hands there quickly.
Yeah.
Before you start cooking, remember, my dear, lovely, beautiful viewers that are watching, before you start cooking, especially if you just got back from the market, please wash your hands. It's very important. Please, very, very important. So you don't, have germs in your meal and then you have to take them in, causes you to fall sick and all that. Because I love you dearly, please, I'm giving you this, healthy tips. Still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. See how my guest is washing her hands thoroughly. I would be washing my hands also because she might need me to do one or two things for her in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
So yes, a napkin for you.
Thank you.
See now, I have to practice what I preach. Washing my hands too as well, thoroughly. Okay. Okay, that's about that.
All right, let's get started.
So I'm at your service. Whatever you need me to do for you. No, you should be there because you're the one cooking.
So could you help me turn this on first?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Right, on. Remember, viewers, everything in this kitchen is clean.
Yes.
Heavily washed. The pots, the utensils, the spoons, everything is sparkling clean. So
I think we'll start with drying up our pot for
a few wanting
seconds.
To dry up a bit. Okay.
Yes, just a few seconds.
Okay.
Please. And then I'm going to pour in my palm oil.
Palm
Can I
oil.
have the spatula, please?
Okay.
I guess this is really clean, very, very
clean. So wait for this to
we're
dry
waiting
up.
for that.
Before I introduce you to come on the show, before we dance and you show us that you can really boogie down. You mentioned that you're also a lecturer.
Yes.
So how did that come to be about?
That's a very long story. I never thought that I'll be able to teach in class because sometimes I want to believe that I'm a very shy person. But if there's anything at all that I've learned over the years is that theater can bring out the very best in you. And so I would say that the journey into the academic world, the academia started with dancing, acting, doing so many things. And of course, I think I'm good at it now.
Oh, okay.
Let's pour this first.
Okay. Remember, she is making yellow soup. I've never heard of it before. Never seen it made before. So I'm as curious as you are, guys.
I don't think you should bleach the palm oil. You should not bleach the palm oil.
Okay. Others bleach their palm oil?
It's not the best thing to do. I think you should just leave it like that. Just
Because
for a
of
few
healthy,
minutes. Yes,
it's not
healthy living.
advisable. Yes. So this is what does this consist of?
Okay, like I said earlier, I have my pepper here. I have my habanero pepper. Some people use Scotch bonnets and all that. And then, of course, onions.
Okay.
I love onions. You should try
yeah,
that.
I love onions.
Yes, I really love that.
Okay, that has gone in as well. One thing about onion, it will add that, aroma to every dish. There are some people who do not take onions.
Are you
So I
kidding
heard,
me now?
though. So I heard. I don't know.
I'm not sure I can exist without onions.
Same here. So, okay.
The next thing now will be our salt.
Okay, salt to taste. You need a
It is
smaller
very
spoon.
important. I can also use this.
Okay, you can
You
also
wanna
use
get-
that.
You
Okay.
can use that one there. Just a little pinch, not too
Okay,
much.
not too much.
Just a little.
Salt is in as
If
well.
you need more, you can add more later
Okay.
on. But I mean, that's okay for now.
So you're discussing with us how you transition into from acting
Yes.
to lecturing. You still act presently, right?
Of course,
Oh,
I have a
okay.
strong passion for acting, and that will never stop. You know, don't forget after your salt, you add the
Tasty cube to bring out that inviting.
tasty, hey,
flavor.
tasty.
And one thing about tasty cube is you don't need to add too much. Just a little.
Just a little.
Will do the
I'm
work for
telling
you.
you.
Okay, so, so you were telling us how do you juggle both demanding or taxing jobs at the same time?
I think it's not very easy, but you know when you have passion for something, it won't be stressful for you. You just find a way to manage your time.
Find a way to manage.
Yes. Now don't forget your African nutmeg.
Okay.
It is very, very important.
Okay.
Just add a little to it. It depends on what you want anyway.
Remember, viewers, my guest, is making yellow soup. I forgot to ask you, where's this soup from?
Okay, yellow soup is from, it depends. I decided to pick my recipe from River State. But you
Rivers,
could also get yellow soup from Delta State. and,
Okay, so it's between Delta and Rivers
And
State.
Rivers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope the people are, viewers from Rivers and Delta. I'm sure she's doing justice to this soup. I don't want to hear any, I'm sure that, in fact, I know she's killing
I am
it.
surely doing justice to this. And
Okay.
you can't wait to taste this. Now the
Same here,
next thing
likewise.
is our fish.
Okay,
Okay.
catfish.
Now you have to keep stirring this. It is very important
So it
that
doesn't get
burn.
Okay.
Okay, so now here's our fish. Oh my God.
Ooh, that's a big.
Oh my God. Oh my. Adeswa, I'm sure you're waiting to eat this
I
already.
am. I'm eager to see what it tastes
I am
like.
sure you're waiting to
Most
eat this
importantly, I want to see how this comes in. So I'm also learning as well. Not just
worry.
presenting, I'm also learning as well.
already. Don't worry.
Okay.
Make sure you arrange your fish. It is
Okay.
very important to do that because
Okay,
you
so
don't
it
want
doesn't
to have,
break.
Yes.
Okay.
Feels like our pot is not too big, but we'll find a way to manage it.
Okay. So you're adding it.
The last one. Now we're going to add a little water to it.
Okay,
Not
so you
too
need
much,
a bowl of water.
Just little, not too much. I'll quickly clean my hand.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I can perceive it already. I can perceive tasty. I don't know, but I can.
No, Tasty
Good.
Cube does that magic for us. So she's adding water now.
Just
I
a
guess to
little.
cook the fish.
Yeah, just a little, not too much,
Okay.
not too much, not too much.
Okay.
And then we're going to cover it.
Cover it up. Okay.
And,
And
wait
let
for
it
some
steam
minutes.
or cook.
Yeah, let it steam.
You would give it how many minutes if you're to
15 minutes,
15
max,
minutes
max
maximum.
because of the catfish,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
15
So
minutes.
let it cook together.
Wow.
The aroma in this kitchen is so satisfying here at home, but you cannot perceive it, so I'll have to do the talking for you, to tell you what I am perceiving in this kitchen.
Okay, so let's
We're about to
quickly
check out
this.
that. Ooh,
Yeah.
oh my
Wow.
goodness, wow.
It's giving us some kind of vibes. Okay, let's quickly try and turn the fish. Be careful, be
Okay.
gentle. Yeah. Try and
Wow,
turn
it looks good
I tell you.
and it smells divine. So you tell us how you juggle both, taxing profession, if I do say so, because especially, let's say for instance now you're teaching, like you said, you're a professor, and you're teaching, then you get a call, oh, you have to be on this set. How has something like that ever happened, first of all?
I'd say that, yes.
So
I'd say
how
that
did you go about it?
I prioritize my academic work. Yes,
Over,
yes, because I have to do that,
I
really have
know
to do
one
that.
has to be
Of
before
course,
the other.
because they're
so-
both tasking. So,
Okay.
All right, let's
Okay.
go in with our trains right now.
The shrimps are coming in.
Remember I said that this is seafood combo.
Okay.
Yes.
So, our viewers from River State and Delta State, I'm sure you are having, a lot of things to say about the way she's making this.
Yeah.
I hope they're positive though. Because
Of course.
okay, so the periwinkle is coming in as well?
Yes.
Okay. And this is how we here on Tasty Q Food Arena Family Show make yellow soup.
You should come in and see this soup already.
Wow.
This one.
I cannot wait to taste it.
I'm telling you.
I cannot wait.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Now we want to use our gari, but we have to add little water to the gari. So can I have water,
Oh,
please?
we are adding the Gari to
Yes,
this.
I think it's time to
Here.
add that.
There's water here.
Yes.
Do you need anything else?
Yes,
Like,
can I get a spoon?
Okay, bigger
Not
spoon.
too big. Yeah, that's fine.
okay.
Can you please add water?
Okay. So they can see it.
Yes. We're just trying to make a paste.
Is it gonna be thick or
not too thick?
okay? So
This
okay.
water is not enough.
Should
Just
I
a little
more?
more. Yes.
More
Can
again?
we add a little more?
Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be too thick, just the right
It doesn't
amount.
really have to be too thick.
Okay.
You know.
So
Just a
this
taste.
serves as a thickener.
Yes.
Surprisingly, I'm amazed. Okay, let's see.
Feels
how
like
it
I've learnt
works.
already.
Okay. Let's see how it
Okay.
works.
Let's just scoop.
Never have I heard of Gari being a thickener. Never. Okay.
Yeah. All right, that's it. Now we're going to cover it and let it simmer for a few minutes.
Okay. Here's your cover.
I think we should taste it first.
Okay.
Ah, hey, hey. Amy. You really want
That's
to
a lot of
this one?
dancing, though.
I think you should taste it.
You want me to taste it? Okay.
Yes, please. Tell me something I don't know already.
It tastes like sauce. It tastes like soup. It's a combination of both, if you ask me.
Yes.
Both, and it works perfectly well. It tastes really good. I won't lie. So, what would you say about Nollywood now compared to then? Would you say there's a major improvement, or there's still a lot more work to be done?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I would think that it should be referred to as new Nolly. Because
Why?
the kind of work that they churn in this period, it's really crazy. Trust me, let's quickly turn this
But I've
off.
had people say that, come on the show and say that, oh, then there's a lot of more, work. People were in the industry because they had passion for it, unlike now people come into the industry for different reasons.
No. People are still very passionate about the industry, and that's the truth. And to think that we're number 3 in the entire world,
I mean, give
that's
us
a
some
very
slack.
big leap. Come on. So our soup is ready.
Oh, okay, so we turn it up.
Yeah. You want to taste it?
It's like you're reading my mind. I was about to tell you that because I don't want to be too greedy. Wow. I love it.
I did
I
not
didn't think I was going to
disappoint
like this soup, but I love it.
Could you
love it. So let me turn this
Yes,
off.
miss. Thank you.
So this is the soup that River State, they also they've been enjoying. You people eat this soup. You see, that's why it's good to watch the Tasty Q Food Arena Family Show, because we help you go and uncover those, delicacies that are eaten. They didn't want us to know that they were eating this kind of yummy soup. Don't worry. We've caught you guys. It's still the Tasty Q Food Arena Family Show. Do not go anywhere, because my guest here is going to serve us this soup with a bar. And of course, there's a tester here who's going to read her. So I'm sure you do not want to miss that. Don't go anywhere. Do not touch that. I will be right back. Tasty Cube, don't go nowhere.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals, made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Hello there, you're still watching the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. If you've been watching the show, you know this is my favorite favorite part of the show because I get to eat and dine. Of course, this is all the, hard work that we put in the kitchen. This is the final result here. Right now, you're looking at a plate of our yellow soup. Yes, you saw how the process of making it, till you arrived at this result. This beautiful dish you're looking at was prepared by my amazing guest here. Thank you so much for this amazing dish. But before you started cooking, I told you that a taster was going to come on the show and eat. Yes, you've been looking at the taster. You guys have been looking at yourself. It's time to finally meet our taster for the week. Our taster this week is Mr. Amos Ajayi. Welcome on the show. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay, I can tell. You already know why you're here. This is the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. You're here to eat this meal. Before you touch this meal, I want you to tell me, what do you think of this, plate? The way the meal was dished. What do you think of it, first of all?
It appears inviting.
It appears inviting. So you're eager. Now that you're looking at this meal, it looks this, it looks that. What do you think of this? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, it's a good food that I love to eat.
That you love to eat.
Yeah.
But have you had something like this before? This yellow soup, have you had it before?
No, not at all.
Never? So this is your first time. You're
First
eager.
time. Yes.
So, and I'm also eager to know, what you would say about the meal because it looks amazing. Wouldn't you agree with me?
I agree with you.
Okay, without wasting our time because I can see that my guest here is so eager to eat this meal. Let's just proceed. Okay. I don't know if I should start first or I should just wait for the taster or okay, carry on.
Wait for him.
Let's wait for him. Let's hear his review on it. Okay, that's a nod of approval. Okay, I want you to eat more. No, of course, it's your meal. Eat as much as you like to. Second nod of approval.
This is alien to the soul.
I've not heard that one before.
I like that.
No, that's a new one.
It's actually good, very tasty.
Very tasty.
Yeah.
I was expecting you to say, Omo, this meal is out of this world. You did not tell us that one. Just say very tasty. Of course, it's tasty. We use Tasty Cube, so it's going to be tasty. I want you to give us something that is, that we've never heard before on the show. My guest is a man of few words, so I'll help him do all the talking. Like he said, the meal is very, very tasty. And in his words, because he's too shy to say them, not just tasty, it is sumptuous, delicious, finger-licking, mouth-watering as well. You can see the way he was, really enjoying the meal. Thank you so much for this beautiful dish. It tastes really, really good.
Honored.
Viewers at home that are from Rivers, I'm sure she did a fantastic job. I've never had the soup before, yes, but this soup has convinced me that you guys, when it comes to cooking soup, A1, you are the best. No, this soup, I have to try it myself at home. So for our viewers who are watching the show and, would like to make something like this as well, those who are not from Rivers already or, I've never heard of this soup like myself because this is my first time of seeing or making something like this as well. All you have to do is make sure to get the right ingredients. Go to the market, get yourself the right ingredient that was listed on the show, of course. And of course, the most important thing is the seasoning you use to make your meals. Without the right seasoning, you will not get that perfect taste that you're, looking for. So Tasty Cube is the perfect and right seasoning for your meal to bring out that inviting flavor, that deliciousness. Tasty Cube or no other, trust me. It's still the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. There's a lot more to unpack on the show. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
There's a new ingredient to delicious tasty meals. Made from nature's ingredients. Tasty Cube chicken flavor. Bring out the inviting flavor in your everyday meal to give you that finger-licking taste. Tasty Cubes. Bring out the inviting flavor.
Welcome back. You're still watching the Tasty Cute Food Arena Family Show that talks about cooking and healthy living. This is one of my favorite part of the show because I get to show appreciation to my guests for coming on the show. Here on the Tasty Cute Food Arena, we do not invite the guests and just let them go like that. So on behalf of Tasty Cube, my beautiful guest here was asked to present a few gifts for you. First, we have this box of seasoning, Tasty Cube seasoning, so you can prepare as many dishes as you want when you get home. And of course, this for you as well. It comes with this blade, I guess.
Wow.
Okay. And lastly, this bag containing Tasty Cube and some of our promotional items. What do you say to Tasty Cube Nigeria for this amazing gift?
Wow, this is really beautiful. Thank you for inviting me to be part of this
welcome.
program. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course, our taster here isn't left out as well. On behalf of Tasty Cube Nigeria, Mr. Ajayi, we have a few gifts for you. Like to show your appreciation for coming on the show. We have this bag containing Tasty Cube and some of our promotional items. What do you say to Tasty Cube Nigeria for this amazing gifts?
Wow, this is great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sue, for coming on the show. Thank you, Ma, for coming on the show as well. And that is all I have for you on today's episode of the Tasty Cube Food Arena Family Show. But do not worry, you can watch me same time, same station next week. Do not forget. If you're going to forget, set a reminder because next week promises to be amazing. I have a special guest coming on. I wasn't supposed to say it, but I had to tell you so you know what's going to happen next week. And of course, if you've missed any of the episodes you want to recap, all you have to do is go on YouTube. Yes, we're on YouTube. Just type www.tastykubenigeria.com on YouTube. You get to see any of the episodes that you watch or season that you've missed, and you can watch a recap on there. And of course, if you have inquiries you'd like to make about the brand, how to contact us on here, you can follow us on any of the social media and just showing on the screen right now. The handle to follow is at Tasty Cube Nigeria. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and of course on Instagram. If you'd like to follow me on social media, my Instagram handle is at Michelle Adeswa with a double A. And all of you that have been sending me tons of messages, Adeswa, how do I get to be a part of the show? All it takes to be a part of the show is by participating in the questions that we get to ask at the end of the show. Answer the questions correctly, and if you're lucky, you get picked, you get to come on the show, eat and dine with any of the guests I'll be having for that week, and of course, go on one of these bags because I know you wanted. It's a lot of goodies, trust me. And that is all. Till we meet again, take care of yourself. You know, eat healthy, stay out of trouble. I love you, but God loves you most. Bye for now.